gently running downwards is a result of 2 years of research focused on analyzing the language of the extreme right, and on analyzing the effects of its impact, the experience of, and reactions to, prolonged stress. The artist's field of research consisted in strategies of European and Polish extreme right organizations, as well as the effects of their work inscribed in the bodies of LGBT+ community members in Poland. The 2-channel video installation is a collage of the voices, testimonies, quotes collected by the artist.
Lack of the feeling of safety, constant anxiety. I'm afraid to be alone, so when I'm falling asleep, I stare at Instagram. When I wake up in the morning, I know there is little time, very little time to grab the phone or start talking to my girlfriend or focus on work as fast as possible. Because if I miss that moment and don't rechannel my brain into one of those activities, then kaboom! Panic, racing thoughts, total fuck up. The whole day fucked up.
The sudden right-wing turn that took place in recent years in Poland makes it possible to observe the effects of right-wing Catholic fundamentalism, making its way from the margins, to the strict center. The audience is led through this polyphony of voices by images from recordings of learning traditional folk children games. Those games, whose choreography, words and rhythm, preserve the rules binding social relationships, elements of structural violence, upbringing to social gender roles, punishment and marking of the other. Sometimes they are barely visible after decades of transformations. Sometimes they only survived in the history of the games. And one additional game, created by the artist on the basis of a conspiracy theory that is being used politically today. The theory about cultural revolution, internal enemy, cultural Marxism. Which, in the video itself, is impossible to discern from the traditional games.
The rules of the game in democratically constituted societies are fairly simple. Politics are made by pressure groups rather than by people who seek to promote the common good. When one such pressure group wants to obtain something that is opposed by no one, it will get it. The success of the pro-abortion and LGBT lobbies in recent years is thus easily explained. This is what once was baptized salami tactics by the communist revolutionaries in post-war Hungary.
And what is salami tactics?
I will explain with the help of a great Stalinist Matyas Rakosi. You have to cut very thin slices, slice after slice, and put it in your mouth. Nobody will see it disappearing, and you will have a stomach full of sliced up traditional family.